This is Pressure Pad. On this floor, two teams will go head-to-head across a series of general knowledge games in an attempt to outwit each other and leave thousands of pounds richer. Who will keep their cool? Who will feel the heat? It's time to take the pressure. Welcome to the quiz where to win, you have to keep your cool in the most demanding quizzing arena around, the Pressure Pad. Two teams will compete across a series of head-to-head games with the aim of getting as many of their teammates into the final as possible. The more players each team has in the final, the better their chances of winning the prize fund of £3,000. So, you know how things work. Let's meet today's teams.
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm from Bury. These are my friends that I met through uni. This is Rich.
Hi, John.
Hello.
Danny.
Hiya, John.
Jeremy.
Hi, John.
And Simon.
Hiya.
Hiya. So, do you do quiz contests together? You know, pub quizzes, things like that?
Not really.
Oh.
We live in different parts of the country, so...
Where do each of you live, then, if you're all over the country?
I'm in Bury,
Right.
in Greater Manchester.
I'm in London.
Also in London. I'm in London.
I'm in London as well.
Your geography's like that.
Yeah.
Maybe on the geography questions, you're not going to do so well.
Well, hopefully we'll do better.
All right, welcome, guys. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Mel from West Sussex. This is my team of family and friends. We've got my friend Pam,
Hello.
friend Michael,
Hi.
my daughter Heidi,
Hi.
and friend Mike.
Hello.
Hello. And how did you guys all meet?
Quite a lot of us do still a lot of sports.
Uh-huh.
There's a 50-plus racket sports. We play badminton. It's all racket sports mainly.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good luck on the pressure pad. Our first head-to-head is called Right On. At the start of this game, you choose a category, and on the pressure pad, you will see a series of possible answers. Some will be correct, and some will be incorrect. Your job is to identify the correct answer. You only have 5 seconds to make your decision. Captains, it is time to decide who you want to send down to the pressure pad.
Time.
Yeah, you're the quickest, Harden. I reckon you've got to do it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Mike, who are you sending down?
It's going to be Danny.
And who are we sending down, Mel?
Heidi.
Danny and Heidi, come join me on the pressure pad. Danny, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Nice to meet you. Hi, Heidi, nice to meet you. Danny, you like music?
I do. Got your 3 albums.
You do?
Of course.
I'm liking you even more. Well, let's hope you do well on the pressure pad, okay? I'm not giving you a free album. Anyway, Heidi,
Hi.
you've traveled to Las Vegas,
We have, yeah.
and that was for?
My wedding, right in front of the fountains of Bellagio.
Did you have to rent the fountains?
Well, kind of.
Really?
Well, they kind of go up.
You must be minted.
I
So, were you there, Mel?
I paid.
You paid. That sounds like a good way to get
do.
married.
It's very nice, thank
Yeah.
you, yes.
All right, it's time now to decide who is going to play first. Pink. So, Heidi, you get to decide if you want to go first or second. You can confer with your team.
I'm thinking first.
Yeah.
I think
Definitely.
so. Yeah,
Definitely.
I'm going to go first.
All right, Danny and Heidi, please take your places on the pressure pad. Okay, Heidi, you're up first. Here are your categories. They are animals, Doctor Who, sport, food.
I will go animals, please.
You are going to go animals as your chosen subject. The winner of this game will join their captain in the final. You start with 2 lives. When you're out of lives, you are out of the game. You will always have 8 answers to choose from, but if you fail to select an answer, choose an incorrect answer, or you run out of time, you will lose a life. The question is, which of these animals are extinct? Go. Okay, you were saying?
Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus. Pressure pad, is it correct? It's correct. Well done. Pressure pad's updated. So, Danny, which of these animals are extinct? Go.
The phrase is as dead as a dodo, so I'm hoping this is right.
He's saying dodo, is he correct? Correct. Go.
I'm going to go for the Triceratops.
The Triceratops. Pressure pad, is she correct? Correct. Danny, go.
Bit of a guess, but I'll go for Mastodon.
He's saying mastodon. Is it correct? It is correct. Heidi, which of these animals are extinct?
That's a guess, this one.
The Gila monster. And it's a guess.
It's a guess,
Okay, pressure pad, is the guess correct? It's incorrect. The other possible answers were great auk, aurochs, and passenger pigeon. Heidi, you've just lost a life, which means you have one final life left. Lose that, and you are out of the game. Danny, you will go first this time. Please choose a category. They are Doctor Who, sport, food.
I'm going to try food, please.
You're going to try food. Here are 8 possible answers. Which of these are types of pasta? Go.
Simple as spaghetti.
Simple as spaghetti. Is he correct? Absolutely right. Heidi, go.
I'll go for the close option, penne.
Penne. Is it pasta? It is. Danny, go.
I think tagliatelle is pasta.
Tagliatelle. Pasta. See? It is. Heidi, go.
I think rigatoni is pasta.
Rigatoni. Is it pasta, pressure pad? It is pasta. Danny, go.
Complete guess now. I'll try this.
Farfalle. I think I said that right. Farfalle. Try my Italian accent. You're guessing this one.
Yep.
Your guess is right or wrong, pressure pad? It is correct. Heidi, go.
I will go to this one here, which again is a guess.
Tortano.
Tortano.
Have you heard of it before?
I have not.
Pressure pad. She hasn't heard of it before, but she's chosen it. Is she correct or incorrect? Incorrect. Tortano is not a pasta. The other ones you could have chosen were Radiatori, Strozzopreti, and Campanelli. So, Heidi, unfortunately, you've lost 2 lives, which means you are out of the game. However, Danny, you stood the pressure of the pressure pad. You are in the final. Well played, blue team. You still have your full complement there. Mike, are you proud of Danny?
I think he did fantastically well.
All right, Mel.
Disappointed.
You've lost Heidi,
I know, yeah.
but you still got the 3 amigos with you.
Plenty of time.
I think you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, plenty of time. You never know what's going to happen over this side. You just don't. Anyway, we'll soon find out because the next head-to-head is called Divider. The pressure pad will divide into 3 different size segments. Each segment represents a possible answer to a question. You have 10 seconds to choose your answer. To win this head-to-head, you need to weigh up different options quickly and hope you are in the right place at the right time. Captains, once again, it is time to decide who you're going to send down to the pressure pad.
Who's good for the mathematician?
Okay, well,
Yeah.
good math.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Mike,
It's going to be Simon.
it's going to be Simon.
It is.
Okay, and Mel?
Mike.
All right, Mike A and Simon, come and join me on the pressure pad. Hi, Simon. How are you? Nice to see you. Hi, Mike.
Hello, John.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Good. Simon,
Yes,
you wanted to be on a quiz show with your mates.
I did.
So are you the one who instigated this?
I wasn't the instigator. I was more like the person who had to fill in all the forms and get it all sorted.
So you're the best organized.
Possibly.
Okay. And what would you do with the money if you won it?
Well, if I won the money, then I'd hope to try and take my wife on a surprise weekend away.
Oh, one of those weekends. Well, Mike, so what would you do with the money?
My daughter is married to an Australian and they're hoping to go to visit his relatives in the spring, so might be useful for some airfares.
Well, that's very nice. All right, well, we hope you do well. It's time to decide who is going to play first. Blue. All right, so Simon, you get to decide with your team if you're going to go first or second.
Okay. What do you want to do, guys? First?
First.
Or we'll go first, please.
Going to go first.
Yeah.
Mike and Simon, please take your positions on the pressure pad. The winner of this game will join their captain in the final. You start with 2 lives, but when you are out of lives, you are out of the game. If you fail to make a decision or you run out of time, you will lose a life. Okay, Simon, you are up first. Are you ready?
Yep, ready.
The time starts when I finish reading the question. The pressure pad is showing the number of people worldwide whose first language is Chinese, Spanish, or English. The question is, which segment represents the number of people whose first language is Chinese? Simon, go.
Okay, well, I know that it's not the 335 million, so it's just been 406 or 1.2. I'm going to go 1.2.
Okay, 1.2 billion is your answer. Pressure pad, is he correct? You are correct. Chinese is 1.2 billion, English is 335 million, and Spanish is 406 million. All right, Mike. Pressure pad is showing the fortunes of the UK musicians Paul McCartney, Elton John, and Sting, according to the Sunday Times Rich List. Question, which segment represents the wealth of Elton John? Go.
Well, I would guess McCartney is the richer. And I would guess Sting is probably the least, so I'll go for Elton John.
Okay, so you're saying 240 million is the wealth of Elton John. Pressure pad, is it 240 million? You're absolutely right. Paul McCartney was 680 million and Sting was 180 million. All right, the pressure pad is showing the number of visitors to the British Museum, Stonehenge, and the Tower of London in 2012. Question, which segment represents the number of visitors to the Tower of London? Go.
Okay, I'm thinking that's the 1 million British Museum, possibly 2.4 or 5 or 6. I'm going to go 5.6 again, the bigger one.
You think that is the number of visitors to the Tower of London?
Yeah.
Let's see if you are correct. Pressure pad is the number 5.6 million. No, it is incorrect. The correct answer was 2.4 million, Stonehenge was 1 million, and the British Museum was 5.6 million. Simon, unfortunately, you've lost a life, which means you have 1 life left. Mike, you are first to go this time. The pressure pad is showing the number of Expendables, Rambo, and Rocky feature films in which Sylvester Stallone has appeared. Question, which segment represents the number of Rocky films in which Sylvester Stallone has appeared? Mike, go.
I know very little about action films. I know there were lots of Rocky films.
3 seconds.
I'll go for this one.
You think that Sylvester Stallone has appeared in 6 Rocky films. Pressure pad, is it right or wrong? It's correct. Rambo was 4 films, and the Expendables have had 2 films. Okay, and the pressure pad is showing the height of Blackpool Tower, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and the Eiffel Tower. Question, which segment represents the height in meters of the Eiffel Tower? Simon, go.
Well, I do believe at one point, I might be wrong, the Eiffel Tower was one of the largest buildings built, so I'm going to stick with 324 meters.
If this is correct, you're still in the game. If it's incorrect, you are out of the game. Pressure pad, is it the correct answer? Yes, it is. Leaning Tower of Pisa is 56 meters tall. Blackpool Tower is 158 meters. And the pressure pad is showing the number of kings named William, George, and Edward who have reigned over England since 1066. The question is, which segment represents the number of kings named William? Mike, go.
Okay, they go up to Edward VIII, they go up to George VI, and they go up to William IV. So I think there were 4 Williams.
You were pretty confident in your method of deduction.
We'll see.
Pressure pad. Is the correct answer 4 kings? It's correct. There were 6 King Georges and 8 King Edwards. Pressure pad is showing the number of pieces on a chessboard at the start of a game, the number of balls on a snooker table at the start of a frame, and the number of playing cards in a standard pack without the jokers. Question, which segment represents the number of chess pieces? Simon, go.
52 cards in a pack of cards, going for 32 on a chessboard.
If this is correct, you're still in the game. If it's wrong, you're out of the game. Is he correct? You're correct. There's 22 balls on a snooker table and 52 cards in a pack without the jokers. Pressure pad is showing the cost in Great Britain of a standard 32-page adult passport, a color TV license, and a provisional car driving license. The costs are correct as of August 2013 and are the standard cost for a UK adult. Question, which segment represents the cost of a UK passport? Mike, go.
This is going to be a guess. I suspect,
2 seconds.
I suspect it's this one.
You think the cost of a standard adult passport is £72.50, and it was a guess.
It was.
All right, let's see if the guess was correct. Pressure pad, is £72.50 the correct answer? Yes, it is. A provisional license is £50. A color TV license is £145.50. Pressure pad is showing the guideline daily amounts, or the GDAs, of protein, carbohydrate, and fat for an adult male in the UK. This is according to the UK's Food and Drink Federation. Question, which segment represents the recommended daily amount of fat that an adult male should consume? Simon, go.
Without it being a trick question, I'm going to assume protein would be 300, 95 for carbohydrate, and 55 for fat, just because it's the lowest, but that's a complete guess.
You think that an average adult male should consume 55 grams of fat. If it's correct, you're still in the game. If it's incorrect, you are out of the game, Simon. Pressure pad, it's a complete guess. Is it correct or incorrect? Incorrect. The correct answer was 95 grams of fat, and it's 300 grams of carbohydrates, and it's 55 grams of protein. So, Simon, you have lost 2 lives. Unfortunately, you are out of the game. But, Mike, you stood the pressure of the pressure pad. You are in the final. Well done. Mel, how do you think you did?
Brilliant. Feeling a lot better now.
You've still got
Absolutely.
the 3 amigos.
Yeah.
All right, Mike, your first loss.
He did well. He did well. The ones he got wrong, we discussed it and we would have said the same thing. So
You would have gone for the same.
we would have done.
That's what happens when you play the pressure pad. You just don't know what is going to pop up. And what's going to pop up next, because it is the head-to-head called Radar. At the start of this game, you will pick a category. I will pose a question with lots of correct answers. When the beam passes through your section, you need to give an answer. If it is correct, you remain in the game and the pressure passes to your opponent. Make a mistake and you lose a life. So, to win this head-to-head, you need precision thinking, a great memory, and depth of knowledge. Captains, once again, it is time to decide who you're going to send down to the pressure pad.
I'd quite like to have a go at this.
This one, Mike. You've got to do it. It's got for you.
Yeah, why not?
Can't do this one.
I'll see you later.
Mike, who are we sending down?
Jeremy.
Jeremy. And Mel?
Michael.
Michael. Jeremy and Michael, please come and join me on the pressure pad. Hello, Jeremy.
Hi, Tom.
How are you?
Very well, thanks.
Hi, Michael. Nice to see you. So, Jeremy, your favorite song to sing is Wuthering Heights.
You know, from time to time.
Guess what you're going to do for me? Off you go.
No.
All right, he's not going to sing it. You've got a baby daughter due soon.
I do.
You do?
Yes, yeah.
And so some of the money, if you win any, is it going to go to the baby?
Yeah, I mean, that's the plan, to just kit out the nursery, get the toys in, that sort of thing.
Well, I hope you're lucky.
Thank you.
All right. Michael.
Hi.
Hi. What would you do with the money?
I thought I'd put it towards my trip to Chicago, where one of my sisters is living in Chicago. I've got to win first.
So does he. You're competing. Time to decide who is going to play first. You guys get to decide if you want to play first or second.
Righty-ho.
Yes, first.
We'll go first.
Okay, you're going to go first. Jeremy and Michael, please take your positions on the pressure pad. Michael, you're up first. Here are the categories. Which one would you like to choose? They are pop music, Olympics, celebrities, books.
We'll go for books, please.
Excellent. Books is the chosen subject. The winner of this game will join their captain in the final. The loser will be eliminated. You both start with 2 lives, and if you lose those 2 lives, you are out of the game. The category is books, and you need to give me John Grisham books. You need to give me the title of any book written by John Grisham. The beam will start when you give me your first answer.
The Firm.
Correct.
The Pelican Brief.
Correct.
Rain Man.
No. Rain Man is incorrect. You were probably thinking of The Rainmaker. Other ones you could have said were A Time to Kill, The Chamber,
Yeah.
The Client, The Last Juror. Many, many more you could have chosen. So, Michael, you've lost a life. One more mistake and you will be out of the game. Jeremy, you still have 2 lives intact and are 1 step closer to being in the final. Jeremy, you will go first this time. Please choose a category. They are pop music, Olympics, or celebrities.
I think I'll go for pop music.
Okay,
John.
you're gonna go for pop music. You need to give me the title of any UK top 40 single released by ABBA. Again, your beam will start when you give me your first answer, Jeremy.
Waterloo.
Correct.
Winner Takes All.
Correct.
Knowing Me, Knowing You.
Correct.
I've gone.
I've Gone is not a song by ABBA. Others you could have said were Dancing Queen,
Don't.
Money, 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 Take a Chance on Me, Does Your Mother Know? There were many, many more. So unfortunately, Michael, you've lost 2 lives, so therefore you are out of the game. Jeremy, you stood the pressure on the pressure pad. You are in the final. Good choice.
Yeah, well, I had every faith in him. He was brilliant.
It's really tough once you get down there, isn't it?
Yeah, you have to think fast.
You thought fast, and there you are, back up to help your team. Mel,
Oh, I'm gutted.
you're gutted.
That's my ace gone.
Was it?
Yeah.
Because Michael was the
Yeah.
ace.
Very, very good, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why it's called pressure pad.
Difficult.
And speaking of, the last head-to-head is called Selector. At the start of this game, you will choose a category on the pressure pad. You will see 6 options. Your job is to select the one you know. To win this head-to-head, you need to keep your eyes open for opportunities and your mind focused for answers. Captains, as you don't play in the head-to-heads, and as this is the last one before the final, we know who's gonna play next. Rich and Pam, please come and join me on the pressure pad. Hi, Rich. How are you? Nice to meet you. Hi, Pam. Nice to meet you. Pleasure. Rich.
Yeah.
You seem quite fit.
Very kind.
Wow. He's not. Pam and I are just going to stand like she just said. He's not bad, is he? We're just going to stand and oogle for a minute, right, Pam? No problem. So, what would you spend the money on if you won tonight?
Well, I mean, everyone else has basically lied by saying they're going to spend on their family. I'm going to go down the pub.
High five. I love an honest man, especially when he's fit. Anyway, enjoy the game. Pam.
Hello.
You're naughty, I can tell.
Why?
Well, because you're like me. You'll recognize something nice when it's in front of you.
Help it.
Of course you can't help it. Of course you can't help it. There's nothing wrong with window shopping,
No,
is there?
absolutely not.
So, Pam, are you competitive?
Very.
So am I.
Watch out for this one. Welcome.
Thank you.
So, it's time to decide who is going to play first. Blue. So, Rich,
I'll be first again.
First, please, John.
you're going to go first.
Absolutely.
All right, Pam and Rich, please take your positions on the pressure pad. The winner of this game will join their captain in the final. You start with 2 lives, but when you are out of lives, you are out of the game. Okay, Rich, you're up first. Here are your categories. They are cheese, film characters, airports, U.S. politics.
I'm going to go for film characters, please.
You're going to go for film characters as your chosen subject. You will have 10 seconds. When the time runs out, you must be standing on the segment you want to select. I will only accept your first answer. Here are the 6 options. Question is, which actor played each of these film characters? Rich, go.
I'm going to go for one I'm pretty certain on to start with, and that is Russell Crowe, Maximus Decimus Meridius.
And you're saying Russell Crowe.
Yes.
Pressure pad, is he correct? You are correct. Pressure pad's updated. Pam, go.
I'm going to go for this one over here because I think I know it. And it is Tom Hanks.
You are saying Forrest Gump?
Forrest Gump, Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. Pressure pad, is Pam correct? You are absolutely correct, Pam. Rich, go.
Okay, the next one, again, fairly happy with it. Dr. Hannibal Lecter, played by Anthony Hopkins.
Dr. Hannibal Lecter, played by Anthony Hopkins. Pressure pad, is he correct? Correct. Pam, go.
I'm going to go over this one because I believe I know it. It's Rooster Coburn, it's John Wayne.
Pressure pad, is she correct? Absolutely right. Rich, go.
Another one, bit of character acting here. Abraham Lincoln, played by Daniel Day-Lewis.
Okay, you were saying Abraham Lincoln, played by Daniel Day-Lewis. Pressure pad, is he correct? Yep, correct. Pam, go.
Jake LaMotta, Sylvester Stallone. It's a guess.
Pressure pad, it's a guess. Is it correct? No, it's not. The correct answer was Robert De Niro.
Of course it was.
Others you could have chosen were Idi Amin was Forrest Whitaker, David Helfgott, Jeffrey Rush, Harvey Milk was Sean Penn, King George VI was Colin Firth, and Mahatma Gandhi was Ben Kingsley. So unfortunately, Pam, you've lost 1 life. You have 1 life left. If you lose that, you are out of the game. Rich, you still have your 2 lives. You're 1 step closer to being in the final. Pam, you will go first this time. Please choose a category. They are cheese, airports, U.S. politics.
I'll go for airports, please.
Pam is going to choose airports as her chosen category. Here are the 6 options. Question, which international airports are represented by these IATA codes? Pam, go.
LAX, Los Angeles.
Pam is saying LAX is Los Angeles. Is she correct? Los Angeles International Airport. Rich, go.
Close to home, LHR, London Heathrow.
LHR, London Heathrow. Rich is saying, is it correct? It's correct. Pam, go.
This one, MAN, Manchester.
MAN, Manchester. Is she correct? You're right. Manchester Airport. Rich, go.
LTN, Luton Airport.
LTN, Luton Airport. Is it correct? That is London's Luton Airport. Yes, it is. Pam, go.
SYD, Sydney.
SYD, Sydney. Correct? It is. Rich, go.
JFK, New York, John F. Kennedy Airport.
JFK, New York, John F. Kennedy Airport. Is it correct? It is. Pam, go.
I'll go over here, hoping it's here. GLA, Glasgow.
GLA, Glasgow. Correct. Rich.
Down here, CDG, Paris, Charles de Gaulle.
CDG, Paris, Charles de Gaulle. Is it correct? It is. Pam, go.
BCN, Barbados.
BCN, Barbados. All right, so if it's right, you're still in the game. If it's wrong, you're out of the game. is BCN Barbados pressure pad? Incorrect. BCN is Barcelona El Prat Airport.
Yes.
Others you could have said on the board were DFW, Dallas Fort Worth International, CWL, which is Cardiff Airport, AKL is Auckland International Airport, CPT is Cape Town International Airport, and DXB is Dubai International Airport. So, Pam, unfortunately, you've lost 2 lives, so you are out of the game. But, Rich, you stood the pressure of the pressure pad. You're in the final. Well, you lost another one.
But it's quality, not quantity.
Okay,
Right?
but Pam did all right.
She did well.
Yeah, she
I'd
did.
have struggled with those last ones. It was difficult.
Very difficult.
Yeah.
I'll see you in a second. Mike,
Impressive.
now you have the 3 amigos.
Impressive.
Yeah.
He did very well.
He did very well.
He obviously goes on holiday too much.
Do you think it was the flirting that helped him?
I think so. I think he got in her head. That's what it was. He got in her head there.
All right.
Very happy.
Well, Mike and Mel, both of you, please come down and join me on the pressure pad. How are you? Nice to meet you. Hi, Mel.
Hi.
Well, okay, Mike, what would you spend the money on?
Well, I've got a wife and 3 kids that I'd like to maybe treat, take away for the weekend, something like that.
That's very nice. Very nice.
And I'm not lying, Rich. That's the truth of it.
Yeah, so you're not going to be down the pub with Rich and I, are you?
No.
No. You and me, Rich.
I'm all for it.
All right, good. Mel, you've always been fit. You've always been competitive.
Very, yeah.
You went to school. Am I correct to say Margaret Thatcher?
No, my mother. Not me. I'm not
I was
that
going to
old.
say. I was going to say, if you're that old, you look really good. Whatever pill you're taking, pass it our way, right? Did she have stories about her, like reminisce? Yes.
She was very strict even at school.
Was she really?
Yes, very, yeah.
So what would you do if you won any money?
I'd like to treat the grandkids, I think.
That's what grandpas are for.
Absolutely.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck to both of you as we play the final. All right, Mike and Mel, here is how the final works. Each team will answer 4 multiple-choice questions. The first team to answer all 4 questions correctly will win £2,000 and get the chance to play for the bonus, which stands at £1,000. Mike, as your team won the most head-to-heads, you get the advantage of going first. There's no time limit. All you need to do is get all 4 questions correct, and you win the money. Make a mistake, and play passes over to your opponent. Mike, here is your first question. As soon as you stand on the answer, it will be locked in. So you can confer with your team before you do so. Here we go. What nickname is commonly given to large male kangaroos? Is it Boomer or Zoomer?
I'm leaning to Boomer.
I'm with yeah. That's my gut feeling as well.
Good.
I don't know for certain, but I like Boomer.
Agreed, yeah?
Yeah, let's
Do
go
it.
for that.
Do it.
Okay, the boys are saying Boomer. Pressure pad, is it correct? It is correct. Next question. Who killed the American outlaw, Jesse James? Was it Elliot Ness, Robert Ford, or Wyatt Earp?
I think it's the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think that's the name of the film.
Oh, we'll go with
Yeah, I knew
go
that was
with
the name of
yours.
the film, so yeah, go for it.
Go with that.
Pressure pad. He's saying Robert Ford. Is Mike correct? You are correct. All right, Mike, here's your next question. To the nearest second, what was Michael Johnson's world record time for the 400 meters? Was it 33 seconds, 43 seconds, 53 seconds, or 63 seconds?
Right, it's not 33.
Too quick.
Not 33, not 63.
I agree. I'd go 43 because think about times over 100 metres, average that out over, stack that up over 400 metres.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 43.
Yeah, go for that.
43.
43 seconds, they are saying pressure pad. Are they correct? You're correct. Come on. We're almost there. You're on the £2,000 question now. What name did writer Ian Fleming give to his estate in Orakabessa, Jamaica? Was it Thunderball, Moonraker, Skyfall, Goldeneye, Octopussy?
It's not going to be Skyfall or Goldeneye, I don't think.
We're moving closer to Moonraker, I think.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
That's not based on a massive amount.
I was going to guess Moonraker.
All right,
Com-
then we're all
complete guess.
together.
Good,
So-
we're a team.
All right, so if this is correct, it's £2,000. If it's incorrect, play passes over to a man waiting to dash off of that line. You're saying Moonraker is the name of Ian Fleming's estate in Jamaica. Pressure pad for £2,000. Is it Moonraker? Incorrect. Play now passes over to you, Mel. Your first question. In science, what does the Mohs scale measure? Is it temperature or hardness?
Hardness. It's joules, isn't it? Gems.
Hardness.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go for hardness.
Quite confident there. You're saying hardness. Pressure pad. Is it correct or incorrect? Correct. Next question. For approximately how long was Edward VIII the reigning monarch of the UK? Was it 11 days, 11 months, 11 years?
Well, 11 years, he was the one that abdicated,
Oh, yes,
wasn't
certainly
he?
not 11 years. It's one of these. But did he go that quick, or did he?
Did he go that quick? Wasn't it?
No, I think it's 11 months. 'cause
But
if
it's,
you think
it's
of the-
almost a whole year. It was 1936, wasn't it?
Yeah, if
And
you
he
think of the King's Speech, he was on for quite a long time, wasn't he, before he took over. Are you happy for me to go 11?
You're the captain.
Yeah, I'll go 11. 11 months.
Pressure pad, is it correct? It's correct.
Oh, well done, Mel.
Mike, catching up. Next question. The Hoover Dam is on which river? Is it Amazon, Colorado, Missouri, or Yukon?
I've been there, Colorado, near Vegas, where she got married.
Hey!
You okay?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll go for Colorado.
Pressure pad, is he correct? It is correct. Here we go for your £2,000 question. Which actor plays Holmes's brother Mycroft in the BBC TV drama series Sherlock? Is it Mark Gatiss, Benedict Cumberbatch, Rupert Graves, Andrew Scott, or Martin Freeman?
Well, that's
I can't
Sherlock.
help.
That's
I haven't got a
Sherlock.
clue.
Sorry, that's Sherlock Holmes. That's Dr. Watson. So it's one of these three. He's quite a posh character. You don't know at all?
I haven't got a clue, I'm afraid, Mel. I'm sorry.
It's a guess, but I'm going to go for Rupert Graves.
Okay, if it's correct, you have £2,000. If it is incorrect, play will pass to Mike. Pressure pad for £2,000 is the correct answer, Rupert Graves. Incorrect. It is not Rupert Graves. So, Mike, what name did writer Ian Fleming give to his estate in Orakabessa, Jamaica?
We've been having a bit of a think because there's a reference to Quantum of Solace, because there was a reference to one of his diaries. And we think maybe the reference to the later film Skyfall is a reference back to his island.
It would be complete guess. Not at all.
Complete
I
guess.
think it's Skyfall. Let's go for that.
Okay. Go with my team. That's what they're there for.
You're going for Skyfall. For £2,000, pressure pad is Skyfall the correct answer? It is not. It is incorrect. Play passes back over to you, Mel. Which actor plays Holmes's brother Mycroft in the BBC TV drama series Sherlock?
It's either Andrew or Mark. It's not the other two. So it's 50-50. I'm going to go for Mark. Mark Gattis.
If it is correct, you 2,000 pounds. If it's incorrect, again, play will go back to the boys and Mike. Pressure pad is the correct answer. Mark Gatiss. It is correct. Congratulations, Mel. You have just won 2,000 pounds. Mike, the correct answer was GoldenEye, and you ruled it out right at the beginning. So it's not quite over yet. There is one final twist still to come. But first, please give a big round of applause and say goodbye to Mike and the team. So, Mel, you and your team have just won 2,000 pounds, which is fantastic, but you could add a further 1,000 to that, and here is how. 6 possible answers are hidden under the center of the pressure pad. I'm going to show you those answers based on what you see. You and you alone, as team captain, must decide if you want to answer the question. If you go for it and answer correctly, you will leave with both the 2,000 pounds and the 1,000 pound bonus for your team. But a word of caution, get it wrong, and you lose everything. Here are the 6 possible answers. Chris Hoy, Mark Cavendish, Bradley Wiggins, Jason Kenny, Lance Armstrong, Chris Froome. What do you think?
It's a subject I like. I know a fair bit about cycling, so whether I go for it, and I'm not sure. I'm going to go for it.
You're going to go for it?
I'm going to go for it, yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, you've decided to play for today's bonus of 1,000 pounds. As soon as you step on the answer, it will be locked in. The question is, which cyclist won the 2013 Tour de France? Do you know it?
Yes.
All right, if you know it.
Bradley Wiggins won it in 2012, but Chris Froome won it in 2013.
Okay. That was quite definite.
Yeah, I'm doubting it now.
You're doubting it now. Well, you've already stepped on it, so
Yeah.
it's locked in.
Yeah.
Get it wrong, and you lose everything. You're a sportsman. Let's see if your sporting knowledge will have gotten you an extra 1,000 pounds. Pressure pad is the correct answer. Chris Froome. It is correct. Congratulations, Mel. You and the team have just won 3,000 pounds. How are you feeling, taking that risk?
Yeah, no. Well, the subject was a good one, so it was okay.
Mike, you weren't so glad when he made the decision to do it.
He's played a real captain's game.
He's playing a real captain's game. He certainly is. But that's all we have time for. Thank you for watching. And don't forget, if you can't take the pressure, stay off the pressure pad. Goodbye.